Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your May 2022 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, the Celtic Cross spread as always, and I also put some Oracle cards and Mudra card for you guys as well. But we're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Okay, so we have Scorpio, and for you guys, Scorpio is your 10th house of career and social status. There's going to be a full moon eclipse in Scorpio, so definitely makes sense that would pop up as significant for you guys this month. All right, we have one, so for you guys, that would just be you guys. So could be some focus around yourselves this month, your personality, self-awareness. And we have the sun, so of course, for the first few weeks of May, the sun will be in Taurus, which is your 4th house of home and family, and it'll move into your 5th house of Gemini toward the end of the month, which is your house of creativity, romance, children. So keep those in mind as we go through the main spread. In the main situation position, we have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy, and it's challenged by the 7 of Wands, which is Leo energy. So I can see this playing out a couple different ways, especially given for you guys, since Capricorn energy is your 12th house. This could just be saying that you could have some obsessive tendencies that you're having a hard time getting rid of. Could be anything, could be addictions, just even overthinking things. You might get caught up in obsessive thought patterns. And with this coming up in a challenge or obstacle position, could just be saying that for some of you, there could be some resistance around partnering up with someone, so whether that be for a romantic connection, a partnership, or signing a contract, you name it. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing with those two energies. For some of you, this could be around career as well, since Capricorn is the natural ruler of that house, and maybe you just feel a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to your work life at this time. All right, in the foundation position, we have the 7 of Cups. So here we see some Scorpio energy like we saw with the dice. And like I said, there will be an eclipse in Scorpio in May around the middle of the month in these degrees as well. So you might feel like you're not seeing options clearly. So another way this could play out for you guys, maybe you're very career focused at this time and you might have a lot of offers coming your way, but you're not necessarily sure that you're seeing your options clearly. And add to the mix the fact that we'll also have a Mercury retrograde in May too in the middle of those eclipses. So it'd be understandable if you're feeling like, I'm not sure I'm seeing these situations clearly, right? And because of that, you might not be ready to act on any of the options just yet. All right, in the past position, we have the 8 of Wands. So this is Sagittarius energy here. Now, for some of you, this could just be saying maybe you had a lot of offers coming in, right? It might have even been you guys who initially might have put yourselves out there in some way. So it could be anything. It's coming across a little bit more like career, but for some of you, so let's say you put your resume out there, right? And then you get more of a response than you were expecting, and you could be a bit overwhelmed with the choices you have. Another way this could be playing out is, let's say it's within a dating website, right? Now you're like, okay, I have too many prospects here. I don't know which way to go, right? So you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed there too. But yeah, looks like in the past there was definitely some action taken to put yourself out there in some way. All right. Present position, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is Virgo energy here, and to see this come up in reverse, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is already pretty slow moving but stable. So to see this come up in reverse could just be saying that you're really, again, I feel like you're kind of stuck in place right now. Whether you're just fixated on something, right, can't get your mind off of something, you're in a repetitive pattern of some kind, or you're just looking at your options and you're like, okay, I'm not sure which way to go just yet. I feel like this is you kind of planting yourself for the time being and figuring out, okay, this isn't the right time for me to make a move here. If some of you felt like you were engaging a bit too much in casual things, right, with that devil energy, this could just be you guys trying to put a halt to that as well. All right, in the near future position, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is Gemini energy here, and this card loves to come up in my readings when there's a Mercury retrograde, which always makes sense to me because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And we see the horse moving toward the past position, which is kind of what the retrogrades are like as well. So this could just be giving you a warning to just keep an eye out for the retrograde. Right now, that retrograde, like I said, it's going to start in your 5th house and move to your 4th house. So you might get some creative ideas on how to handle something, right? for some of you, like I said, if it's a work situation, maybe you might look at all of the options you have and say, well, let me see if maybe one of these options will let me work from home, right? And then that might help you narrow down your options because yeah, that'll give me a lot more flexibility, right? Things along those lines. But yeah, that could be one way it's coming across. For some of you, this could actually be you wanting to address a repetitive cycle that you find yourselves in and finally put it to bed. That's pretty common too with eclipse season, when people just want to leave certain things behind that they feel were overdue to go. So that's how I see that playing out for some of you as well. In the position of your influence in the situation, we have the Fool and the Chariot. So yeah, for some of you, this could definitely be around a work situation. And with that Fool energy, it could just be saying that you're ready to make that leap. You're ready for a fresh start. So initially, I feel like you're not there at all, especially given the energies we were talking about, right? But it looks like something will be shifting for you guys. Could even just be saying that when we finally get into Gemini season, so toward the end of May, that might be when you're finally ready to take action. But yeah, with that Chariot energy there, like I said, for some of you, this could definitely be around a work situation. But either way, you might feel like you're being led in this direction. That's primarily what I'm getting there. Okay, in the environment position, we have the Justice card. So this is Libra energy here. We just had that Libra full moon at the time of recording this, so could be pointing to that. But also to see this in your environment, it's a pretty auspicious sign as far as if you are going to be making some significant change, because like I said, between eclipse season and the retrogrades, that could be kind of tough energy to navigate as far as changes go. But with this showing up in your environment, it looks like you will have some external support there. Even if it's just you guys being able to see a situation a bit more clearly, which it looks like you might not be there now. So just keep that in mind. Looks like there will be some support, maybe even behind the scenes, that'll lead you in the right direction. All right, in Hopes or Fears position, we have the Four of Swords. Excuse me. So this is Libra energy here. And again, like I said, we just had that Libra full moon. So for some of you, just might be processing whatever took place during that full moon and just hoping for a little bit more time to integrate it, to heal, right? Like I said, at least in more of the present energies, it looks like you guys might be a bit stuck. Looks like there was movement in the past. Here we see a stuck energy, and then there's going to be movement in the future. So I don't think you're going to be in that energy for too long, but yeah, maybe whatever came up for you guys during the Libra full moon, it's just taking you a little bit of time to process before you move forward. In any event, the good news is in the outcome position, we have the Sun card. So definitely a pretty positive energy to see here. Of course, Leo, which is your opposite sign, is ruled by the Sun, and the Sun will be moving into your fifth house, and Leo is the natural ruler of the fifth house. So this could definitely be another indicator that whatever the stuck energy you guys might be feeling now is, by the time we get to Gemini season, you might be feeling a lot more bright, optimistic, playful, right? Whatever this attachment situation you guys might be dealing with that devil energy and the Seven of Cups and Foundation, looks like you might be leaving that behind this month too. And like I said, it could just be the eclipses bringing that out for you guys. The fixed signs in particular, which is you guys, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, are going to feel those eclipse energies the most. But yeah, that's what I see with that. And bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So this is Pisces energy here. So whoever this is around you guys trying to reach forward to make an offer to someone in a one-to-one connection, or giving that Pisces energy for you guys as your house finances, possibly moving forward around a financial situation too. Looks like pretty supportive energy there. All right, moving on to your Four Agreements card. We have Be Impeccable with Your Word. Here we go. And it says Cultivate Faith. Okay, it says to have great faith is to have great power, because your intent, your will, is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even stronger. So yeah, pretty positive message to have, especially going into a Mercury retrograde cycle, so hopefully it resonated with you. All right, next from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, we have Round and Round. There's the artwork, and the number is 25. So This definitely makes me think of that devil energy that we see there. Where, like I said, maybe you guys have just been in a repetitive cycle of some kind, but we'll see what the messages there say. Okay, it says the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The Oracle's message. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. So yeah, pretty positive message there. And like I said, kind of matches with the energies we see here too, where it looks like you guys are a little bit stuck. There was movement in the past, looks like a stuck energy now, and then movement again in the future. So it could just be a temporary thing there. All right, the relationship message says, are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you learn something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So yeah, I mean, I will say for the most part, I didn't see this as a huge one-to-one relationship dynamic, but hopefully I resonate with you guys. And again, like I said, it looks like there's definitely potential to break cycles this month for sure. Okay, the prosperity message says, if you're in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it's because you are being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be part of your journey to prosperity. Who helps you navigate? Who sabotages you? Who supports you? What are the familiar signs and your responses to them when you find yourself in a repeat of a pattern of the past? It's a good time to get a coach or mentor who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works, not what doesn't. Then you will free yourself from the old cycles and cease going round and round. So, pretty positive message there. That whole mentor thing, too, when I saw the justice in the environment position, that could be pointing that out as well. You know, maybe there's going to be someone in your environment that is going to be supportive toward you in some way. So, hopefully, that resonated as well. And lastly, we have a mudra for you guys. So this is your mudra here. It's the Panchamukha mudra, and the key word for it is integration. Okay, and there we go. All right, if you want to pause it or take a screenshot to read what it has to say, you can. But on the benefits, it says balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain by affecting the corpus callosum, which acts as a bridge between the two hemispheres, improves concentration and memory retention, benefits the tendons, activates the body's self-healing power. So if that sounds like a mudra you think would be beneficial for you guys, I will put the name in the description of the video as always. I will wrap up there and we'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.